There you are.
Basically, first I'd like everybody just to show their appreciation to Sally and Paul.
Yes.
It's been brilliant. I've known him a long time, and I just want to tell pretty much all my life, and I just want to tell you a couple of little stories really. Firstly, ever since I can remember, from being sort of 3 or 4 years old, he used to carry me on his back all over the place. We'd go for walks and he'd carry me around and I'd be hanging onto his back. And he used to say to me, "Ben, I would carry you up the highest mountains, I would carry you over the furthest mountains, I'd carry you as far as the eye can see." Didn't you?
Yeah.
He used to always say that to me. Let's fast forward 24 years now. And he joins a golf club. Now, if you look at the biggest mountain that you can see, that's the golf club he joined. Now I've kind of come to the conclusion that the reason he joined that, for all these years he's been telling me that he would carry me over the highest mountains, is that now he's getting on a little bit and he's struggling to walk up these hills. He can use a bit of a guilt trip on me to carry him up the hill.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, but it's not happening. I'm not carrying you every Tuesday and Thursday around the golf club.
We are there.
Completely forgot.
That's enough, I think.
Alright, anyway, I'm just going to hand over to Auntie. I've just remembered. Anyway, sorry, as you know, I used to live in Scotland and recently just moved down, and I live only an hour north of here now. So I've been...
Excuse me. You live with us?
Well, pretty much, yeah. Thanks for that. So anyway, but it's really nice that I can pop down at weekends now and see him all the time. And I'd sort of come back on a Friday, I'd see him on a Saturday, and he'd slip me a couple of quid, a couple of pound coins, and he'd go, "Oh, there you go, mate. I'll see you're right," a little bit of a wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Well, as the week sort of went on, I'd get back on a Friday and there'd be a list. "Can you fix the light bulb? Can you fix my shaver? Can you mow the lawn? Can you do..." So I was like, alright, I'll get these done. So I've started a bit of a handyman. Well, I've now realised that I've actually got a second job. I'm actually employed by him, but it's like the worst paid job you could ever imagine. Because the guy who pays my wages thinks that a pint of lager still costs 30p. So he gives me £2 and he goes, "Don't spend it all at once," and off I go to it. But anyway, I just like, again, if you could just raise your glasses to my bumps. Yeah, great guy.
Thank you. First of all, I thank everyone for coming. I just couldn't believe it. Places that I thought were today 100 miles away from here. But that is so lovely to see everybody. It must have been such an effort to keep it all secret. I was telling my friend from golf what was they were taking me away somewhere, and I said, "If you want to make a joke, you can say, well, I hope the Christ will lead him wherever he's going." So I'm very glad they didn't take me too far anyway. And I'll tell you, it's been a long morning. And they said, "We'll pick you up." Sally isn't very good at time. So we'll pick you up at 2:30. So 20 to 3, I was getting the depression. I really was. And I was sure, and I'll tell you now, I know where we were going. I was positive we were going to to Tewkesbury Park. And I thought, well, Jesus, that's a lot of preparations to go a mile down the road. And so the first thing I poured, when there was no one looking, I poured myself a good strong whiskey. And by the time she arrived, I was feeling better already. So at this stage of the game, I'm on a high. So thank you all for coming. It's very special, more than special. I want to thank my family for putting up with me. Enough is enough. We want to go home today, not tomorrow.
They're bringing like the afternoon tea.
tea now, so when they finish laying it out, we'll just help yourself to whatever you want. There's tea and coffee, and just enjoy the afternoon. Thank you.